Hello, Internet. My new CPU is going to be coming very soon, as in 2 days. So I just wanted to show you all what my current CPU is doing. You can already tell that the video is pretty choppy when I try and run my current favorite game, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Note that this game normally runs at around 90 FPS when it comes to without OBS open. So I'll just load up a solo game. We'll just do Shinonuma, because it's my favorite map. I'm also talking to my cousin who's a PC nerd. I know a lot about computers, but he understands how there can be how all four DIMM slots can be full and yet still dual channel. So yeah, currently the only thing that I have open besides Black Ops 3 is Opera GX. I should probably actually open up MSI Afterburner, because that won't affect performance at all, but what it will do is give a better reading. Most specifically with frame times. Yep, there we go. So we can see that the frame time isn't actually that bad, but do understand that there's a difference between my game and OBS. Because I'll check right now. The hardware video encoder isn't full. That surprises me. I keep on getting dips down into the 40 FPS range. Some games you can play and it'll feel different at different frame rates. Like Skyrim at 15 FPS was perfectly playable for me, but this game at 40 FPS would be pretty hard to play. My cousin doesn't have any issues with Chrome, probably because he has a I think he has the Ryzen 7. It's either a 7th or an 8th gen. I think an 8th gen. Yeah, he has a. He doesn't have Linus Tech Tips. He was bored one day. Linus just was bored one day and decides to live stream building a mid-ranged computer. Alright, first of all, you're going to need 80 terabytes of NVMe M.2 storage. You're going to need a singular hard drive that is 80 terabytes. Okay. We got this one from the sponsor of this video, Micro Center. Also, I have a mini Micro Center in my closet. I just keep all my computer stuff boxes in there. And then he throws in an RTX 4080, because of course the 4090. Now that's too powerful. Yeah, sometimes he does make modest setups, but a lot of times it's you want to make an entertaining video, so you make what most people don't have. Like right now I'm running with a GTX 1050 Ti, which I remember I posted on Reddit, why is my computer running bad when it comes to very specific games? And someone was like, wow, 1050 Ti, that's a really outdated graphics card. Dude, when I made that, the newest game that I bought was Morrowind. If you don't know what Morrowind is, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind it came out in 2002. Yeah, I don't play a lot of visually demanding games, and when I do, it's really easy to just dial back a few settings. Unlike this game, when I had Chrome open and I didn't understand that Chrome was the issue, it had so many frame drops, and I just didn't understand why. And then I closed Chrome, and it was like, wow, what do you know? So to that person, no, it was not a GPU issue. If you're wondering what settings I'm running, 1080p. Mostly everything is like high. Subsurfacing. This I haven't noticed any changes, and it lowers my frame rate by like 10 or so. And these two, I just don't care enough to up. So yeah, like it's not a GPU issue. I remember I actually got in a pretty heated argument with one of my sister's friends when they came over. That dude supposedly had a decked out setup. Like he was talking about like dual 3090s. And he paired it with a Ryzen 5. You see, that's why I didn't believe the kid. Like he was talking about having a 3090 Ti, which at the time was the newest, most powerful graphics card, with a Ryzen 5. Like, and like it wasn't even like a 9000 series. It was a Ryzen 5 like 5900X or whatever. Like, dude, no. I can tell you right now, games, they don't need, like, after a while, graphics aren't the things that are going to be speeding up your frame rate. It's going to be your CPU after a while. Like right now, Halo Combat Evolved, it would see zero difference if I were to get a 4090. It would have absolutely no change. Like you can look in the corner and you can see that my GPU is maxed out, and that my CPU is lower, but that's because the GPU is working at its hardest to be able to push out all these frames. Because the CPU can't do that right now because it's a 2600. Which, like, 2600, it's not actually that bad. Okay? Like, I could have worse. And, like, most of the time when you say that, it's to be like, oh yeah, this one sucks, but I don't want to say that. No, in this case, it's like, Ryzen 5 1400. That would be bad. But for, like I said, I play a lot of really old games. Like, sometimes it's not that old, like Black Ops 3, 7 years old. Yeah, I quickly want to show something on Steam. So, I got Black Ops 3. Come on, you got this. January 29th. While filming this, it is March 5th. And I have 117. Oh, yeah, hold up. I have 117. I wanna screenshot that, but I think it's like shit. I like Halo. Yeah, like I've played this game to death in the few days I've owned it. And like that's just because it doesn't matter how old a game is. As long as it's fun, I'll play it. Yeah. That kid was like, oh yeah, the bare minimum of a graphics card, RTX 2060. That's the card that my cousin has, by the way. And I will tell you right now, there is not a single game that I play. There's not a single game that I play where I would need 2060, except for maybe Skyrim VR. But no, like I can already play nearly every single game that I have in my Steam library at maximum settings. Like Halo the Master Chief Collection, I always have those settings on max. Because fun fact, um, like when did Halo 3 come out? Xbox 360. You know what? I actually have Halo 3 right here. I can just check in the back. I think it was 2007. Yep, 2007. And so, like, playing that at maximum settings, it's not gonna do a whole lot to my GPU. That's gonna, in fact, like Halo, it'll end up getting a FPS boost because I got a new CPU. Because now it can render more frames. So yeah, like that kid was like, I doubt that they actually had a 3090 Ti, because like then a 3090 Ti was like, not only was it the top of the line card, it was the hardest card to find in general, because like everybody wanted it and Linus kept on buying them. Damn you, Linus. Like if there's another every single time there's a shortage, blame Linus Tech Tips. Ooh, 30 milliseconds. I don't like that. I'm really excited for my CPU to come, because this is one of the first upgrades that I've gotten for my computer. With the other one being a RAM boost from 16 gigabytes to 32. That really helps in some games and does absolutely nothing in others. Like Fortnite, I can tell just from MSI Afterburner that it is doing a lot. And then in other games, it's like this game, it's using 13 gigabytes. So like, yeah, I can have other things on in the background, but besides that, oh nice, dude. Yeah. Besides that, it's like, yeah, I can, like RAM after a while, it doesn't matter as much as you think. Like if you're planning on upgrading your computer, I would recommend you go in the order of CPU, GPU, RAM. In fact, I'd even put storage above RAM, because past 16 gigabytes, like 16 gigabytes, it's not the best spot, and way too many people call it the sweet spot. No, the best spot to be in is 32 gigabytes, because then you can have your computer be a gaming device and a computer. You can run a ton of Chrome tabs and play intensive Minecraft stuff. Cause like, yeah, you're gonna need a good CPU. Like, yeah, you could keep stuff like better textures and stuff, and I don't know, map data, I guess, saved in the RAM. But what's rendering all that? Because if it isn't your GPU, I'll tell you right now, like that SSD isn't rendering anything. So like I don't regret getting 32 gigabytes. I just don't think that I should have at that point, because like it was like $90 and I could have saved up for a CPU where then I could see not only better performance gain, but also now almost like, I don't know, 6 months or something after I bought the RAM, I I'd be seeing better performances, and I could be upgrading something else now. I could be trying to, I don't know. Honestly, after this CPU upgrade, there's nothing for me to upgrade. I know that people are gonna be like, 1050 Ti, upgrade your graphics card. I don't need to. Like, there's a difference between a want and a need. Right now, like, if I want to push out content for a game that I like, yeah, I'm gonna want a new CPU. But what would I gain from getting a new graphics card? Like, don't get me wrong. I want, like, there are graphics cards I want. Like, my dream graphics card is a GTX 1070 Ti, because 8 gigabytes of VRAM go burr. But like I don't need it. And so like even though I could have saved the $180 I spent on my CPU for a better GPU, I think that it's just more worth it to get a new CPU. Cause yes. Oh yeah. My mouse. It's the Corsair G65 Elite RGB. It started to do the infamous not registering clicks, hold clicking, and what the fuck? Stop having a stroke. Okay then. My middle mouse button is going burr. Okay then. I don't care too. Oh wait, I just realized I just wasted a grenade. Honestly, I don't care too much that my middle mouse button is going burr. The left mouse button is the thing that I was having a ton of issues with. I would click down, and like every 3 clicks, it wouldn't register a click. So like, I cleaned it. It still like it, and then it started hold clicking, and so like then it was after a while like I went through troubleshooting steps. I even upgraded its firmware as if that was gonna help it. And then I eventually just grabbed a wrench and started whacking at it a few times, and now it works. So yeah. What did my cousin call it? Permissive maintenance. Which is basically beating something until it starts to work. Oh my god! The maximum ammo! That was risky. So yeah, like that was a last resort thing, and if that happens again, like I could send it into Corsair, but I really don't want to. Like, I could send it into Corsair, and I'd have to deal with a really crappy mouse, or I could just get a different mouse I won't have to send in again. Like I knew that this was an issue, but I thought that because I bought it refurbished off Amazon for $60 that it would prolong its lifespan, and so that wouldn't happen. Which I guess it was true because most people had it after like 3 months, and it's only now starting to pop up. And I got this thing like I think January of 2022. And again, it might have been 2021. What I'm trying to say is I got this thing a really long time ago. And like I've had it for long enough for me to realize that it was happening. And dude, my middle mouse button is acting up and I really hate that. I don't know, maybe I'll just beat the shit out of it with a wrench like I did with the left mouse button. It still even played the animation. Gee. So yeah, like I was really upset because like I as a consumer, like I shouldn't have to disassemble my mouse to clean it because it started to act up. Cause yeah, if that happens again, I'll just get a Logitech mouse. But also, I might send it into Corsair because I have heard that they're really good with Really? That's what you gave me on the first spin. Okay. I have heard that their technical support is like godlike. So like I could do that. But again, do I really want to for a mouse that's probably gonna fail in another few years? So like that's just a maybe. I would end up sending it in, but I really don't want to have to do that. I would want that to be a last resort because I don't want to have to go a lot of days without my trusty mouse reload. Like, I know that I could just get like a, I don't know, a Logitech G whatever super light, but also I don't like light mice. Like, I'm currently running at the maximum weight that my mouse is able to do. And you want to know the thing that pisses me off the most? This is my only Corsair product that has been acting up, and so it's like I'm still loyal to Corsair, but I'm also mad at them. And also, the only drops that I got was a an insta kill, double points, and now this is my second thing. Quick. Oh, it started disappearing too fast. All right, where is the box? Oh, the frame times or something is going down, and now it's feeling more choppy. No. I forgot to check before I opened that. So then I just realized it might be upstairs. Oh well, round 10 isn't bad. Closing statements. I hope that the thermal paste I got off of Amazon for $6 is gonna be as good as this thermal paste. Because look at the CPU temperature. Like, it's not even at 50. Which I think is awesome. So yeah, Tuesday, I'm gonna get the CPU, and then install it, all that stuff, and then I will be one happy zombie slayer. Oh, is that this? I'm pretty sure that gives you a free perk. Hey, hold up, VATS? It's tied in with Fallout. My cousin likes Fallout. Anything else I want to say? Something that I can think of. The next thing that I'm gonna buy. You'll never guess what it is, but a 2B2T subscription. I liked 2B2T when I was playing it, but also, like, I don't miss it that much. And, like, I like kamikazing in Bed Wars. Like, kamikazing in Bed Wars is fun. Especially because I remember there was a play that I did where, like, I ended up killing my teammate, but I killed 2 enemy teammates at the same time of killing my teammate on accident. Oh, I unlocked them all. What is this? What? Earn 10 points. Every 10 points earned is instead rewarded 1 ammo in stock. I love that. I love that. Okay, what is this? Lucky crit activates immediately. Last run for a round improves your chances of activating an alternate ammo type. I have no idea what that means. Now you see me. Activate 2 times. All zombies will chase you for 10 seconds. I kind of like that. Yeah, I want that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So then, like, then this final dude. This is where the kamikaze part came in. I threw a fireball at their base. Uh, bombed the bridge, and then I jumped off the bridge while hitting them. So then it knocked off the opponent, and therefore, in that one move, I killed my teammate. That was a down. I killed 3 enemies, and I bombed their bridge, along with destroying their bed structure. I would say that that's a win. I love those new gobblegums. especially because I don't love Mega Gabagums because I want to get like a million Mega Gabagums before I use them. See ya.